Hey guys, and welcome back to my FIFA 23 Manager Career Mode, where we are Dinamo Zagreb from Croatia, playing in a Balkan league that we've created out of the Romanian league, where we substituted a lot of the rest of the world teams in and substituted a lot of the weaker Romanian teams out. Our goals for this part of the career mode, because I don't see us staying with Dinamo Zagreb for the whole career mode, but we're going to do it until we can get them into UEFA Champions League contention and get them to be one of the top teams in Europe and, you know, hopefully win the Champions League at some point. So we've gone about rebuilding the team, you know, maintaining a lot of the players, the core players that were there, the really good players that they already had. And then we've sort of gone through and strengthened up the squad a bit. So we've got a lot of depth. And we're doing this by way of transfers, free agent pickups, and also development through the youth academy. But before we get into today's video, if you haven't already, remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you like this type of content. So last game, we lost one of our key players, Mislav Orsic. He dislocated his shoulder and he's going to be out for 2 months. So we're going to have to substitute someone in. And that someone is going to be Tolic. Tolic has been on the blower a little bit in the background, asking for more game time, wondering what's going on. So we're going to give him a run. And then we're going to put in Marin. He's going to go in there and give him a run on the bench. Because we need to do that sometimes. You know, it's kind of fortunate when sometimes these guys go down, because you need to develop your reserve players and the younger players, so that, you know, in later seasons, they're going to be of some kind of quality. You got to bring them through. So they got to get game time at some point, and this is the time they get it. So our first game for this video today is up against Dinamo Kiev. And they're sitting about mid-table as we intercept the ball here. And this is Pekovic playing in Ivanovic. And that is saved there in the 11th minute. Ivanovic is our man at the moment, scoring a lot of goals along with Pekovic, and is very key in our squad so far. This is a Dinamo Kiev on the attack. Shaparenko with the ball. He plays a nice ball into Boyetsky, who puts the ball over the bar, but once again our porous defense is exposed, and we almost go one goal down. 22nd minute, playing it out of defense here from the goal kick, and we turn it over, and it's Shaparenko again, and Shaparenko, and turned away by Lavakovic. Throw in now, and this is Bujowski. Bujowski turns inside. It's still Bujowski. Bujowski plays the ball in to Besedin. Besedin gets inside, has a shot. Lavakovic again with the save. And we're being tested here by Dinamo Kiev. They haven't really put a decent shot in on goal, but saves are still being required, as they now have a corner. And we don't find ourselves in this position a lot. So Dinamo Kiev with the corner. And Kidziora at the near post. And it's 1-0. Dinamo Kiev. We go down 1-0 at home. And our fans let us know about it as the boos ring down. Lovely corner. Great run. No one marking Kidziora. And it's a goal for Dinamo Kiev. Just flicked on. Lavakovic couldn't react in time. And we're on the back foot. Jebemtimata is what he's saying. Artuna now. This is the second half. And it's Artuna Brio putting the ball in. And it's cleared away by the Kiev defense, but not completely. And it's Ivanovic. over the bar. 77th minute, now it's a corner. It's Petkovic! Oh, what a goal from Petkovic to equalize late in the game. Unbelievable strike. The acrobatic kick from the corner, the volley. See it again. Oh, it's wonderful. And it's 1-1. Beautiful strike in amongst the crowd of players, and nothing the keeper could do there as Petkovic wrestles the game back for us, back on level terms. But it's stoppage time now in the game, and Dinamo Kiev going forward, and Livakovic with a great save to prevent a late winner from Dinamo Kiev, and that is full time as we are to eat some humble pie because we've been on a run of some dominance, and Dinamo Kiev have come in here and they've really taken it to us. And they've come away with a point. Both teams had their opportunities to take all three, but this one has ended in a draw. And it's Dinamo Zagreb 1, Dinamo Kiev 1. And the tough games don't end there because we've got our rivals up next. Hajduk Split away. The Eternal Derby is what it's called between Croatia's two biggest clubs. They've won something like 90% of all Croatian league titles. And this is known by some as the fiercest rivalry in Europe. Read some stories about, the goalkeeper Livakovic going into Hajduk Split Stadium and basically having to stand outside the 18-yard box just to avoid all the flares before they actually stop the game to clear it all off. So that's what's coming up. Our big rivalry game against Hajduk Split. It happened again, guys. I'm so sorry, but the second time it's happened in this series, it didn't save, and I can't find it anywhere, and we lost that game. We didn't lose the game, we won the game 1-0, but we lost the footage, and it was a really tough game. I think we ended up stealing a winner right at the end. It was a 1-0 victory in their home stadium, so I really apologize for that, guys. I don't know what happened, but we don't have that game to watch, but we will have it for the return leg at home. So we're just going to move on to our next game, and this is against CFR 1907 Cluj, who are one of the Romanian teams that we've left in this league, this Balkan league that we've created. And straight from the kickoff, they're going to go forward and straight through our defense again. And this is an opportunity from the Bellew, who the initial shot is saved by Livakovic, and then the follow-up is sprayed wide. So going forward now, we turn the ball over again, and our defense is caught unawares. Diak! And Livakovic makes another great save to deny CFR an opener. Just going to his left and turning it away. And CFR have a corner. And we've conceded from a corner in the previous game, so let's see what happens here. Corner comes in and it's headed away, and it's recovered again by CFR, who just put that one into the side netting. And it's half time, and we've done nothing. No shots on goal, and it's all CFR at the moment. As we go into the second half, and we need to get our act into gear. So this is Artuna. Oh, lovely little shimmy past the defender here. Natuna's in the box. And he puts the ball across. And it's blocked. And blocked again. After Ivanovic with the strike straight off the defender. And we rebound with Rodriguez. And Rodriguez going to have a crack, but that's just a tame shot at the keeper here. As CFR look to go forward. And Tolic dives in. And gets himself a card for that reckless challenge. As CFR were on the break there. Just clattering into him. Nothing too serious, but it's a professional foul. So Diak now for CFR. Into Dabuyo, puts the ball into Boateng. And Livakovic makes a save. Roger again on the rebound, and Livakovic saves again as we clear. 69th minute, and a great ball. Looked like it could have been offside, and this is Drimic. Drimic trying to put a ball in, and the deflection puts it out of harm's way. And so we go forward again here. This time it's Atuna putting the ball in, and it's saved again. The header from Petkovic from close range, but they're not out of trouble. Marin. And again it's saved. 90th minute now. Ball thrown in. And this is Marin to Petkovic. Ball falls straight to Antuna, who can't head it past the keeper. And it's cleared straight into the attacker, but that's it. Full time, and it's 0-0. Another draw. Away from home. And our run of form is starting to slip. We're looking a bit rusty. As we can't get the result, we drop another 2 points. We need to watch out for those chasing up behind us. It's CFR 1907 Cluj 0, Dinamo Zagreb 0. So the player of the year was announced to Real Madrid. It's Benzema. It's a bit early for that, don't you think? We're only halfway through the season. I'm not sure how they worked that out, but that's who won it. Maybe we can get one of our guys to win that one day. So moving on to our next game against Victoria Plzeň, the Czech side. We are playing in our away kit at home because the kits clash. So that's why we're playing that. And this is Drimic trying to get a shot on goal. Just turned away by the Plzeň keeper. He got balked there and then had a follow-up shot, which probably looked like it was going to hit the post. But the keeper just made sure of that, pushed it out. Going forward again, 21st minute. This is Schutelo plays in Rodriguez and Ademi. And Ademi has a strike! The captain scores the opener. He doesn't get many, but when he does, they're of quality. He scored a brilliant goal in a few videos ago off a volley, and he's done it again. Lovely strike to the top left corner. Keeper had no chance, and it's 1-0 straight away. Going forward again, it's the 30th minute now, and this is Tolic. Puts the ball in. It's headed away by the Plzeň defense, but still on attack. And the ref says play on from the bad tackle. On the attack again now, Dinamo Zagreb, and it's Ademi again. Playing the ball in to Drimic, but it was a shot that lacked power. But the goalkeeper has not cleared that well. And it's back to Drimic. And Ivanovic, lovely little turn. Ivanovic! And it's saved again by the Plzeň keeper. And we are really peppering the goals here in this first half. They have not had any attack. Second half now, and this time it is Plzeň going forward. And headed away. But Kalvac picks up the crumbs. And Kalvac! And it's saved by Calvo, who is having a spell in goals today in place of Livakovic. Plažin with a corner here. It's headed away, but it's not cleared again. And this is Romo, and it's Calvo with the save again, and it's all happening down that end of the pitch. The first half we had all the opportunities, and now it's Plažin getting all the opportunities at that goal. And Calvo makes another great save again. Plažin have the corner. It's Kalvac. Ball comes in. And Romo, and it again. It's not cleared. And this is Pilar. Pilar. He plays it out to Reznik. Reznik tries to cross, and it's another corner. As Plažin put the pressure on in the 67th minute, and we're going to sub out Tolic. As Misic comes on, Kavlac with the corner, and it's headed in! Off Calvo into the post! As Plažin go forward once again. This is Pilar Chermak, and it's saved once again by Calvo. As Plažin going forward once again, and Pilar's cross is blocked, and the clearance is snuffed out, and Kavlac has the ball, and it's Romo, and Calvo makes another save. Corner now, Kavlac. The ball is played out of defense now, and we're on the counter, and it's Drimic playing Antuna into space. Antuna centering ball to Ivanovic. Ivanovic the shot, Misic, and Misic scores the winner, the sealer for sure now. 2-0 Dinamo Zagreb. Against the run of play, Plažin have had all the attack, and they've been caught on the counter. Ivanovic's initial shot was blocked. And Misic has come off the bench and scored the sealer. And that's how it ended, 2-0. A little bit flattering, I would say, as Calvo really saved our necks. He made some great saves, our substitute keeper. We've given him a run to mix things up, get him some game time. And yeah, if it wasn't for him, we could have conceded a lot of goals. So, final score: Dinamo Zagreb 2, Victoria Plažin 0. So, as we look to some of our emails now, Tolic, actually, why he came off is he had an injury, sprained knee injury, out for 4 weeks. So he just came in to replace Orsic. So we're gonna have to replace someone else there. We've hit our exposure objective, $10 million gained from shirt sales. So that's one of our objectives completed. And the loan arrangement with Sligo Rovers for Robbie Burton has come to an end. So he's coming back to the side now. Someone that was on loan, I think, before we took control of the team. He's not good enough to make the first team. He's just a development player. So we'll figure out something for him later. Tolic has to come out, and we're going to bring in Špikic, I think it was, just there. So I think what we're doing is we're moving Rodriguez to the wing because it's not really optimal for what we have on the bench. And we can put Misic in after he scored that goal. He can go in and play left midfield in place of Tolic and Orsic, who are both injured. Orsic for a couple of months and Tolic for about a month. On to our next game. Now against Apoel FC. And this is the first half, obviously. And it's us on the attack, and this is Ivanovic. Ivanovic plays the ball in, and it is a goal from Antuna Bruyo coming in from the far post. The ball across, and on the angle, the volley, and it's a beautiful strike. And we're up 1-0 straight away, as we like to do on occasion. Get the early goal. And 11th minute now, and we're on the attack again, and the ball is in the back of the net from Petkovic. It was stolen initially, but then the defender gave it back up. And point blank range, Petkovic has put it straight into the back of the net. You can see here the defender had a bit of the ball, and then he's just nutmegged the keeper there. And it's 2-0. Dinamo Zagreb. Petkovic has another goal to add to his tally this season. Coming to the end of the half here, and a great save there from the Apoel keeper. Second half now, Apoel going forward, and several passes and shots blocked as they're not cleared, and Calvo makes the save. Getting another run after his great run in the last game of saves. Basically winning the game for us in the last game, Calvo. So he's showing a lot of promise. And Apoel will go forward again. This is Villafanez. And Villafanez is playing it around the box, and it's Blum! Calvo with another brilliant save from point blank range as Apoel go forward again to try and get a goal. And Calvo, mate, give this guy a fucking long-term deal. He's out of this world with some of the saves he's making. He's keeping our side in games with the saves he's pulling off. As we get another victory in this Balkan League, and we are marching towards potential Champions League. Dinamo Zagreb 2, Apoel FC 0. So as we look at the table now, we are on top by 11 points. Sparta Praha in second, with Shakhtar Donetsk in third. And 2/3 of the way through the season now, because it's a 30-game season plus knockouts. And we're looking pretty good at the moment. We got a good lead. And Petkovic also looking pretty good. He is at the top, equal with Traore, Shakhtar Donetsk striker with 14 goals. And look at the assists. Half our team are leaving, like literally half the team are leading the assists in the league. That's 6 players in the top. That's 5 players in the top 6. We had to look around for some job openings and that. I just wanted to see what was out there. Like, I'm not going to change teams, but I just wanted to see what the management offers were. And it's all in our league and then a couple of the Saudi Arabian teams. So, yeah, we're not going to do any of that stuff. We're just looking. I just want to see. I just was curious to see what would come up. And that's the video for today. So we roll on. We're on top of the table, and we got some more games coming up, and we're over halfway through the season now, and moving along nicely. Do remember that, you know, we were knocked out of the cup, so we can only focus on the season. So we're getting to play our full side every game, and you know, that has a lot of benefits which are not going to last once we start having to play European football and everything else. But if you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, help me out if you enjoy these videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.